I'm Caroline.
I'm Liz.
And we've been fostering for nearly 7 years. The foster care we provide now is normally for teenagers, sort of 14, 15 up to 18. Predominantly we've had girls, haven't we?
Yeah, we've had a couple of boys.
But we do, and we have had a couple of sort of teenage boys as well. So that's kind of the age group that we like, and we tend to work very well with them, don't we? We've had some really positive stories of sort of like how we've supported teenagers 13 to 18. For us, we've got the sort of like the personality and the style of how we support teenagers. It just seems to come quite naturally to us. Yeah. So we kind of get what teenagers need and when to leave them alone and when to support them and when to engage them in a chat and when they just want to be upstairs in their bedroom. And I don't know, it's quite unique really, isn't it? We just kind of get them and they get us, and we just sort of seem to be able to provide and support the teenagers that we have with the sort of skills that we've got and the knowledge and the experience between us, really.
Yeah, and I think the household is quite sort of relaxed and chilled, with 2 dogs, so there's always a slight distraction with the dogs. And then we have the cat as well, Nancy. We're sort of in and out, your friends come over, so they get involved in our
family
lifestyle
life, really.
And our family life. When a teenager says, "I'll be home later," and they say the word home, or they say, "What are we doing later?" Just those tiny, tiny little golden nuggets.
Some of the challenges can be, these kids have been in crisis, they've all experienced trauma at one level or another, so we have to sort of feel our way around to make sure that we know how to react to certain situations, because there are challenging situations. Teenagers can kick off at the best of times without any trauma, so we understand and appreciate that sometimes it can be quite challenging, but you kind of you expect to just be there for them and to talk them through it and to try and be as sympathetic as you can and have the empathy that they need to sort of help them through those moments. But there are challenges, and I think for us, our communication is key, isn't it? With whoever we have here. It's about saying, if you're going to kick off, talk to us. If you're feeling angry, talk to us. If you're feeling like you need to do something, then come and talk to us. And that really sort of seems to help, doesn't it? And de-escalate certain situations that could happen.
And you get to know your foster teenagers as well. When they're slightly off.
Yeah.
And you have a feel for them, and sometimes you say, "Okay, I'm just going to go to my bedroom," and then maybe an hour later they'll come down, and they just might say something to you while you're cooking dinner, rather than a face-to-face. Eventually they do say. I think it's about in their time as well.
My favourite fostering memory, straight away, is when we went to panel and we were assessed. When there's a group of people that sort of different professionals who basically sign you off to be a foster carer. They asked that very question, and my answer was, I would love to see pairs of trainers on my front doorstep that belong to a teenager that we've got here and their friends. And then our second teenager, who we absolutely adored, didn't we? That actually happened. There was I think it was a 16th birthday, and we went out for the day with her friends, and then they all came back here and did an overnighter and had pizza and everything. And there were all these pairs of trainers,
various sizes.
Various sizes on the front door mat, and that for me was that's my favourite fostering memory.
Yeah, I think for me, it was when one of our foster girls got accepted to go to university in Edinburgh and wanted us to take her up there.
The advice that we would give to potential foster carers is absolutely do it. Don't, if you're thinking about it, if you've got to think more than twice, then probably it's not the right time to do it. But if you're thinking, I feel very strongly about wanting to support and help, children in care, then do it. You know, go through the application process. It is very long. It can be quite intrusive at times, but the social worker that's allocated to help you pull your application together is very, very good, and they are excellent, aren't they, in the support that they give you. And I would say, you know, be prepared for anything, give it a go, and you know, we've never looked back from it, have we?
No.
We really enjoy it. We really enjoy what we can offer, seeing the young children and teenagers grow in confidence and help them overcome some of their trauma that they've experienced. And we wouldn't be without fostering. We love it.